Hi everybody, bonjour tout le monde. So, today has been an interesting day, une journée très intéressante. Il y en a des boîtes qui étaient en Ohio pour 2 semaines, qui sont finalement arrivées, mais ils sont arrivés tard, donc on n'a même pas eu la chance de les ouvrir pour vous autres. Donc, quelque chose à voir demain. Jay travaille fort au moment. Si jamais il fait vider les boîtes avant qu'on finisse la vidéo, à ce temps-là, on se parle. Hi, Huguette. Hi, Tanya, Dominic, Joanne. Hey, everybody. Hi, Star. So we got a few new ATCs in today. So let's show them. So Judy sent some in by the mail, so I call that happy mail. Look how pretty this is. If nothing ever changed, there would be no such thing as butterflies. Very, very pretty. There's bling on there. So if you reserve them, she already has them aside for you. And then, I love the bunnies from Carabelle. Okay, guys? I don't think there's anybody who's used the bunnies that I haven't loved. Okay? Donc, vraiment, les lapins de Carabelle, de Kate Crane, sont incroyables. Then Deirdre was in, and I didn't even see her put these down, so I can just compliment her on a good job. So, Deirdre, if you're there, really nice. So beautiful, beautiful. Hello, Céline, Dominic, Ariel. So look how pretty those are. And she changed them up a little bit, each one. I thought that was really nice. As a matter of fact, I think I just ordered this stamp again yesterday because I love that it's one piece and it's so pretty. And so I love that she changed it up there. And then she's got her birds. Donc encore, si vous avez déjà réservé de Deirdre, j'en ai beaucoup avec les noms dessus. Donc, je vais les placer dans vos propres enveloppes. So if you've already put those aside, then Deirdre's put your name on them, and I'll put them in the separate envelopes. So that's our ATCs. Then I wanted to go over some of these embossing folders from Sizzix with you. So I'm going to take a few minutes while we're waiting for other people to come on. All right, so that is the buttons. Now what I want you to see is the canvas in the back. Ça fait toute cette détail, okay? These are by Eileen Hull. It's vintage buttons, I think. Vintage buttons. And Francine had fun embossing these for us yesterday. So we did it on some metallic paper because I really wanted you to see the detail. All right, so imagine that also on craft, papier craft, où vous pouvez teinturer ou vieillir. So I thought this one was really, really nice. So that is the vintage buttons. The damask, even though I showed you my project, I want you to see it embossed. Parce que la mienne, mon projet que j'ai fait, on a utilisé l'envers. So you see how beautiful it is, even to use the debossed side. So that's using the back, just like I did here. Let me show you the card. Okay, so sur cette carte-là, oui, je pourrais utiliser ceux-là. This is le côté gaufré. So this is your raised side. But because we wanted to put an even coat of wax on the back, on a tourné à l'envers, puis on a juste mettre un couche par-dessus de ça. Donc, moi, je trouve, so now I see that both sides are usable. So this stencil, this embossing folder is definitely a 2-in-1. Deux dans une. Because both sides are so beautiful. All right? So that is, je pense c'est Damask. Oh no, Art Nouveau. Ceux-là, c'est Art Nouveau. Then there's the birthday one. And remember I said I don't like the way it looks? Well, this is what it looks like. And it is so pretty. And you see that? How raised everything comes? Donc, pour les anniversaires, je trouve ça très pratique. I find this very practical. The back side you could still use, but I much prefer the front. I think it's a very generic background. Okay, très générique. So, really, really very pretty. Then we have this one qui s'appelle Leaf Pattern. Et voilà. Et voilà. Voilà. So look how pretty that is. Et ça, c'est juste sur noir. Imagine sur les autres couleurs. You know what, Francine? I need the ones from Spellbinders too. Okay. Donc voilà. So that's the leaf pattern. Then this one is a surprise, okay? Because ça s'appelle Geometric Flowers. And then when I show you, oh, here's another one with the birthday. So it's a craft. So you see how beautiful that is? That one we did, that one we did. Let me see, that one's that. All right, you ready for the surprise of what this one looks like? Just look at that. Okay, can you see all that beautiful detail? So this is the back side, and even the back side can be used. Okay, so really, really, really very pretty. But look at that. Look at the front side. Is that not really special? Okay, it has just got so much punch. Et là, ça a l'air comme rien. So I find on the package, it's pretty, but it really doesn't sell me on it. And then when you go and you emboss it, it's incredible. Okay? So just magnificent. Donc, ceux-là, ils s'appellent Geometric Flowers. Okay? Those were Sizzix. The other one, mais sont toutes vendues, is the hearts. Do you remember I said this heart one was a multi-level? Différents niveaux, okay? Well, that's what I meant. So you see how they're just different level of hearts? Donc, ceux-là, si vous voulez, if you want this one, you'll have to send us an email. Envoie un courriel pour le réserver parce que j'ai déjà commandé plus. So I've already ordered more of this one. So that one's still coming. Après ça, Spellbinders, le nouveau de Spellbinders, okay, is really cool. Et oublie pas, ceux-là sont un format 6 par 8. So don't forget that these are about 6 by 8. So that means, you see, both sides again, very usable. Ce que ça dit est que vous pouvez aussi l'utiliser pour un slimline. So this way you can do it on an A2, an A7, or a slimline, or a mini slimline. So really, really, really nice. Okay. And then this is their new slimlines. And again, in the package, really didn't do anything for me. And then we embossed it. And I love white on white. I just think embossed white is so stunning. So I will get you the name of this. If Francine, can you grab me the Spellbinders embossing folders, please? Donc, je vais vous donner le nom pour ceux-là. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And then this one. Look how nice. So again, in the packaging, ça fait pas la même chose. Regarde. C'est beau. Puis on dit oui. Ça va être beau, mais si tu ne l'aimes pas vert, tu vas dire, pas plus que ça. Mais quand on le voit comme ça, et quand on voit sur un papier neutre, comme ça, on fait notre décision tout dans la même place. Do you remember how I told you our mind plays tricks on us? So if you really hated green, you probably wouldn't give this a second thought. Well, by doing it on a neutral color, it allows us to, let's say, untrick our mind, and we can actually judge the piece by itself, okay? And my judging of this is that it's really beautiful, okay? And so that one is called, it's in there, carved tile. OK, carved tile. Et ça dit tuile sculptée. And then this beauty here is this one. Again, pretty in its package, but even prettier when we see it's done. And this one is mandala flower. Fleur de mandala. Okay, so beautiful. Et la grosse, this one here, is called optical arches. Okay, et ça dit arc optique. So that's this one. Okay, and like I said, you can use both sides. So very, very pretty. All right, we won't hover too long on that, but just to show you, because embossing folders in their package just don't do enough for me. All right, a couple of things that just came back in. Donc, le Path of Knowledge, merci Nancy, à cause qu'elle l'a voulu. On a commandé plus, so I forgot that we were out of this until she came in and said, I need it. And then I ordered a few, donc il reste un ou deux. La résine, OK, ça c'est juste un paquet de résine qui est très populaire, très utilisable. Ça c'est fait blanc, c'est pas clair, OK, mais ça marche en 10 minutes, OK. Vous pouvez le teinter probablement ou peinturer après. Donc, c'est un mélange et ça va changer en blanc. Et après ça, vous pouvez faire ce que vous voulez dessus. So there's your amazing resin for those of you who have been waiting for us to get some resin back in. Somebody had ordered Tim's transparent wings. So that again made me go, wow, we haven't had those in a while. So I love Tim's transparent wings. And sont toutes des acétates, mais avec des détails de papillons. So really, really beautiful. Some people use them like that. Some people will cut them and use them as wings on other things. So really, really nice. Transparent wings. Et il y en a 72 morceaux dedans. So you have 72 pieces in there. This one is a foil plate. So we've got happy, you, hello, love, thank, more, birthday, you, wishes, best, congrats, and I. Now they have one U avec un minuscule puis un avec un majuscule. Donc ça dépend si vous voulez faire thank you or like love you more or you rock or whatever. Donc ça va faire tous ces mots en une passe, puis tous ces mots en une passe. Cutterby scissors. I don't know. Every time I don't have these in the store, somebody comes in and asks for them. They must be 20 years old. Vraiment sont une des plus originales et encore demandées comme une paire des meilleures. Je vais vous dire qu'il y en a beaucoup qui aiment celle de Tim et nous autres, on l'aime beaucoup aussi. La différence entre ça et celle de Tim est qu'eux autres ne sont pas un serrated blade, OK? Donc, ça dit que vous va jamais avoir comme, je vais dire, des petits pics sur le côté. So, when you cut with this or you cut with Tim's, like this would be great for ribbon. It's not going to fray your ribbon. So this is a great sharp scissors, but just doesn't have the serrated edge that Tim's does. Okay? So that's why you need both. Surecut Triple Track, ça c'est une des plus originales tranches de Fiskars. J'essaie de garder certaines. Ceux-là, ça s'appelle Triple Track. C'est la seule chose à souvenir. Parce que les lames, il faut toujours acheter les bonnes lames. Donc, c'est une autre tranche ou planche de coupé qui vient de rentrer aujourd'hui, mais c'est un restock. Donc, c'est rien de nouveau, rien de spécial, sauf c'est 100% recyclé. Parfait. Now, P13. This was a line I debated, okay? J'ai hésité Mais finalement, ça m'a encouragé de le commander parce que j'ai trouvé que chaque papier a plus qu'une utilisation. So when I order in individual papers, papier à l'unité, I really have to feel, because we have to get 25, okay? Not so much with P13, but with a lot of companies, we have to get 25. So if ever you're asking yourself, why don't I carry all the collections in individual? It's because of that. 20, selling through 10 or 12 is not a problem. 25, you end up having too much paper by the time the next line comes out. Okay, so that's honestly what it is. So this one is called You Can Be, et ça, c'est le numéro 1. Et quand je vous montre les deux côtés, tu vas le voir de quoi je parle. So it's called You Can Be. So like we tell our children, you can be whatever you want. So here you've got their archaeologists, right? Donc, they're looking for bones, etc. Donc, vous pouvez utiliser toutes ces images séparément, même ça, sur un projet complètement différent. Tout ça, vous pouvez découper. Ou vous pouvez utiliser ça même sur une fond de carte de homme ou des choses comme ça, aucun problème. Then we have You Can Be number 2, and this, of course, we have all the beautiful musical instruments, okay? So for band, for a rock concert, for our kids who just play rock band. Et sur l'autre côté, on a this is right up Michelle King's alley, and she will probably buy this because she says she's a science nerd, and this is definitely science. And you know, Michelle, I say that with love, only because you said it first. Donc, les deux sont versatiles. Voilà la construction. Ça, c'est le numéro 3, You Can Be. Encore, ça peut être pour les jeunes, ça peut être pour des hommes, et ça peut être juste pour mettre sur une petite carte ou une page. Okay? This could be for a new home. So, really, I found that there was so much we could use on here. And then on the back, they did an astronaut. So you've got like the outer space look. So, comme j'ai dit, j'ai trouvé qu'on peut trouver des utilisations sur plus qu'un projet. So I find we can use that on more than one project. So here, You Can Be number 4. So here's a paper for those of you who like to do a double page. So that's a paper that coordinates with that. Mais sur l'autre côté, c'est avec la musique. Okay? So you see how they did that? On peut utiliser ces deux ensemble. On peut les utiliser séparément. So what they did is, you would have thought, en pensée, qu'il va mettre ça en arrière ici. But if they do that, then you have to choose. If they do it this way, you have two papers that can make a double page layout. Just saying, c'est très intelligent. Le numéro 5, this could have been for Valentine's Day. It can be for anniversaries. It could be for weddings. It's just fun. And ici, on a toutes sortes de différentes choses dépendant ce que notre ami ou notre petit jeune dit qu'il veut faire. So, lots and lots of ways to use the paper. Et ici, le numéro 6. So again, we have all those archaeological things, but also this could be you went on a cruise, and on those islands, they sell all these cool things with hieroglyphics and everything. So you could use it that way. Puis en arrière, je trouve ça intéressant pour toutes sortes de choses. All right? So fun. Et le numéro 7A, c'est tous les bonhommes. So you can fussy cut this if you'd like. Mais si tu es quelqu'un qui n'aime pas faire toute la découpage, tu peux utiliser le verso. Et c'est juste un gris très, très, très pâle, presque rien comme motif. Okay? But it's not just a white back because, look, they even put the barcode down here. All right? Et la dernière, cette B, you can be, and then ça c'est une autre page que vous pouvez complètement découper. Hi, Brigitte. And again, same thing in the back, just a very plain white back. Okay? So that's you can be. Now, mes petits ciseaux est venu. Et ça c'est Pitchun. And it is supposed to be a young line, a baby line, mais je trouve que les couleurs sont utilisables encore pour plusieurs pages, plusieurs choses. So here we have number 1, page number 1. Il n'y a pas un nom séparé dessus. So it's just number 1. Voilà le numéro 2. Ça, c'est comme, I want to say it's a blue steel kind of color. Okay? And here it's more like a fence kind of thing, or just des diagonales or des diamants. Okay? So that's number 2. Voilà le numéro 3. Ça, c'est le verso. So, numéro 3. Très doux. Love that. Et ça, c'est rose. Je sais, la couleur n'est pas bonne sur la caméra. Voilà. Hello. Mais c'est un beau rose. OK? Then, ici, c'est le numéro 4, la feuillage. And just look at this paper with all these borders. I think this is so pretty. All right? Really, really, really pretty. Here we have number 5, le numéro 5. Okay, very nice. Et voilà le verso. Okay, and then this one I just really fell in love with. I thought it was so pretty, so baby, and it can be really used in many ways. So, vraiment, vraiment joli. Okay, et j'ai même 2 ici. So, OK. Donc, ça, c'est la collection Pitchun. Et voilà le paquet. Donc, comme toujours, dans le paquet, on a une chose de plus. Puis, pour eux autres, est-ce qu'il y en a pas? Normalement, ça dit. Un planche de Décalcomanie. All right. Well, I don't see them in here, but we're going to trust that they are in there. All right. Et So in Love. Ça, c'est la collection. On a déjà à l'unité. Mais maintenant, ça, c'est le paquet. Et dans cette collection, le extra, c'est 4 bandes. I don't know why they don't show them to you. Mais c'est 4 bandes des étiquettes que vous pouvez découper. So they give you 4 strips of pieces you could cut apart. All right. Now, let's get into some fun stuff. How many of you love Dilutions? Well, let's look at their stamps. So this one here is called High Tea. Okay? High Tea. A balanced diet is a cake in each hand. Voilà. Okay? Donc, ça, c'est 80268, 80268. Then we have Fancy a Cuppa. And this is for your tea and even coffee drinkers, but it's really more tea because Diane is a tea maniac. Donc, voilà. And here you got teapots. So everything stops for tea. Puis là, on a des pieds avec des beaux souliers. Là aussi, puis là aussi. Donc, très spécial. Probablement, Diane va faire ça comme... she'd probably layer these up or something and put feet on them because that's very Diane. So that's everything stops for tea. And then bake it yourself. Encore, c'est les gâteries. So again, it's just some... sprinkles and cakes and cupcakes and just fun things to mix together. But now my favorite part of this release is this washi tape. Ça vient en noir et ça vient en blanc. Il y en a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 rouleaux. Ils sont à 8,50 pour les 12 rouleaux. And they have, hang on, let's try and get that in focus. Il y en a ceux avec des mots, comme les mois. Il y en a ceux avec la doodling, OK? On a doodling, doodling, doodling. Après ça, l'alphabet. Après ça, write, note, draw, remember. Après ça, les jours de la semaine. Après ça, les chiffres. Après ça, c'est l'alphabet encore, mais l'autre direction. I don't know why it's so blurry, Jay.
I don't know either.
There we go. So, après ça, on a les jours de la semaine, mais pas les jours, mais les dates pour le mensuel. Une règle, puis une, je pense, c'est en pouces, puis peut-être une en centimètres. So she does the exact same thing in the black and the white. Do you need both? The answer is yes. Do I have enough of both? The answer is no. Il y avait un mélange avec l'image. Donc, j'ai commandé 24 puis 24, mais il y avait une erreur, puis ils ont fait 36 et 12. Okay? So, 12 more are coming and 12 of these are going home. Donc, vraiment, on va avoir 24, 24, mais au moment, on a au moins 12 de chacune. So, you're okay. We have 12 at least. Do you need both colors? Yes. Why? Because I am a washi maniac, washi, washi, washi. Et comme je vous montrais hier, France, elle les a utilisés même sur les ATC. So, really, I think it is very cool. So that was what I was most excited about in Diane's. In Dina's, I'm most excited about these. So each one of these has 12 sheets, 12 feuilles. Et chacune l'air comme, she calls it typed ledgers. So, un vieil livre qui l'air pas comme un journal, mais what's a ledger? What's a ledger in French, guys?
Ledger.
Ledger. Okay, voilà. So, they look like old text, old book sheets, etc. And look at those beautiful designs. I don't know what they say on them, nor do I care. But they are so cool looking, and I wonder what they feel like. Hang on. If anybody watched Dina's release, which I didn't get a chance to, peut-être vous savez déjà quelle sorte de papier il inclut. So it's thin enough that you can collage, you can tape, you can tear, do what you want. You can crunch, you can crease, you can spray, you can ink. So really, really cool. So this is what I was most excited about in Dina's release. Après ça, elle a 6 nouveaux couleurs de peinture, mais ils matchent les 6 sprays qu'elle a sortis en automne. So there's 6 new paint colors, and these came in spray before they came in paint, okay? So you do not have these in paint. So sage, rouge, tangelo, fur, orchid, and syrup. Okay? 6 nouveaux couleurs en peinture. Ils ont déjà sorti en spray de peinture de Dina en automne. Okay? So they are new. Wobbles are back in the house. Donc, ça, c'est les wobbles, les plus gros. Ça, c'est les mini. Et tu as vu le petit oiseau hier que Michel... C'était Michel qui l'a envoyé? Oui. Que Michel a fait, la petite abeille ici. Elle a utilisé une wobbles en dessous. Okay? So that's what's making that do that, is the wobbles. So, voilà. Et ça, c'est le mini wobble. OK? Ça, c'est les plus gros quand vous faites sur une carte. Mais sur une ATC, tu as besoin seulement les mini. All right. We have a new spray from Nouveau. C'était juste tard à venir. C'était avec la sortie de la semaine passée. And what's it called, Jay?
Tonic spray.
Tonic spray. Thank you. What's the color? I cannot see it through the plastic.
Morning fog.
Morning fog. Donc, ça dit que c'est un charbon. Okay? So, very, very cool. Those of you who were waiting for the washi tape from the Doodlebug line, I was going to cancel them parce que c'est après Saint-Valentin, but I found them so cute. Sont comme, chacune comme un timbre. So each one is like a stamp, and maybe we can put this on our mail, and maybe the post people won't notice because stamps have gone up. So maybe, but don't tell anybody I said that. Voila. Picket fence. They have come out with a whole line of what they call shaker garnish. OK, tu vois? C'est comme les pailles qu'ils ont coupées en petits morceaux. There's a lot in here, and they are for shaker cards. Ça, c'est argent, mais j'en ai aussi, je pense qu'ils ont sorti comme 10 couleurs. Les 9 autres s'en viennent, mais il était hors de stock de l'argent, donc je l'ai commandé ailleurs. So that's why silver got here first. They do look a little staticky, but isn't everything that goes in our shaker cards? So very, very cool. Okay? So it's called Shaker Garnish. Et c'est un gros pot. This one here, metal knobs from Memory Hardware. Encore, c'est comme un peu comme Tim utilise aussi. Un côté, c'est comme une vis, puis l'autre, c'est pour ouvrir comme un porte ou un mini-album. So that's what those are used for. This Venetian shutter, même chose. Ça, c'est en bois. Très intéressant. Nous autres, on a utilisé sur une grosse tag et c'est plus pour décoration. Sur une carte, ça va trop épais et trop pesante. So this is more either for a page or a mixed media project or an altar DIY project. So really cool, but you need to know what you're putting it on. This is a new color of Pink Fresh Pearls. It's just so pretty. OK? Oui, ça a l'air comme un caramel, mais tu vois comme il y a toutes sortes d'iridescentes couleurs dessus. So these are iridescent colors. And so this one is called Metallic Pearl Sparkling Champagne. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. How long have we waited for this, guys? I mean, really, every time. Chaque fois que ça rentre, ça part. Donc, si vous ne l'avez pas jamais dans ton stash, tu n'as jamais acheté ceux-là, tu n'as même pas eu la chance, you need this. I do have Ariel's sample probably up front again, but it is the coolest when you emboss this, especially on, I would do it on either white, and I would ink it with like a rust color, or right on the metal metallic papers. Stunning. OK? Ça, quelqu'un m'avait commandé un, donc j'ai commandé plus qu'un parce que c'est une des plus populaires de l'an passé à Pâques. Okay? It came out kind of late. It kind of got here like very close to Easter, but this carrot bunny was so popular that I know that probably every Easter we'll have to get it. Okay? This is just another foil plate that came in that does a beautiful heart background. Suzanne, it's calling your name. Look at that. Okay, and yes, it could go, you could cut it into ATCs as well, just saying. Ça, c'est pas nouveau, mais ça a revenu. C'est un paquet de Gold Hearted. Ça dit qu'ils sont chacune 6 par 6, puis il y en a 4 pages, pas juste lustrées, comme we have gold, polished gold, majestic gold, gold dust, c'est pailleté, Puis golden satin. Et ceux-là, c'est texturé. So, ça, c'est un paquet. Ceux-là, 4 couleurs, 6 de chaque. Ceux-là, chaque fois qu'il me reste plus, quelqu'un le demande. It's called Sweater Weather. Ça fait la beau détail comme ça sur nos pages. And it's Sweater Weather. Ça a l'air comme le tricot. It looks like knitting. Archival Inks are in the house. Okay, who saw Tim's release last week? So he brought out 3 new sets of Archival. Okay, Archival. Ça, vous pouvez mettre sur toutes sortes de papiers. Vous pouvez les blender. Vous pouvez les embosser. Et même, ça va sur les papiers Yupo, des choses comme ça. Vous pouvez les étamper par-dessus de vos encres à alcool. So Archival ink can be used on all sorts of papers. It's great for stamping on top of alcohol inked projects. You can blend with them and you can emboss with them, okay? You just need to get your powder on earlier. So here we go. So here's your Archival, Speckled Egg, Evergreen Bow, Wild Honey, and Kitsch Flamingo. Donc, ces deux-là sont deux de les nouveaux couleurs de l'an passé. So those 2 are new colors from last year. But he didn't stop there. Here we have Crackling Campfire, which is new. Crushed, sont toutes nouveaux dans les Archival. Mais ça, c'est même nouveau dans les encres réguliers. So I thought it was cool that he brought out Crackling Campfire, Crushed Olive, Salvage Patina, which, I mean, Dominic, you need this, and Villainous Potion, le plus nouveau. And then over here, he went with Rustic Wilderness. He went with Fired Brick, which is a classic, Frayed Burlap, one of his favorite colors, and Prize Ribbon. Okay? Donc, on a 2, 2, plus 3, donc 5. On a les 7 nouveaux couleurs de l'an passé. All right, so we have in Archival now the 7 colors that he brought out in his Distress Inks and Oxides. So I thought that was really cool. J'attends encore pour les re-encreurs. Je pense qu'ils ont fabriqué les tampons en premier. Puis les re-encreurs, ils s'en viennent dans environ 1 semaine, 1 à 2 semaines. Okay, so the re-inkers will be about another week or 2. The glazes, they shipped, so they should get here Monday probably. So we'll have the 6 new glazes as well. They are en route. Now, it would be better if I had Dominic here to show you these. But I do, now that I'm thinking about it, hang on. Of course, she brought me a color chart. Of course she did. So let me show you, right? She said, her words, ces mots, je les adore, okay? She said, I've flipped over them. So this is metallic flip markers. Il vient en couleur froide et chaud. Actually, this is a mix because you've got your blues and your greens. So here's what she did. So here is just coloring with them, but can you see how much they shimmer? Pouvez-vous voir comme ils sont lustrés? All right. So that's playing with them and coloring with them. But of course, she did us a color chart. So voilà les 6 couleurs ici. So you see what it looks like when you first put it down. Et si vous diluez avec de l'eau, ça bouge les paillettes aussi. Donc à ce temps-là, ça a l'air moins pailleté et plus lustré. So when you spread it around with water, here it looks like very glittery, and here it looks more lustrous. So you can get both effects with the same pen. Okay, look at those colors. So beautiful, beautiful blue, green, yellow. And here it is on black. Now, on black, what I suggest, because you see here, these three are very similar, c'est juste parce que les paillettes sont toutes probablement proches à la couleur or. Donc, ça dilue plus, comme on va avoir lustré, mais moins la couleur originale. At least in these, the color stays. Okay? So you really have to play. Comme Dominique, elle fait amuser chez eux avec tous les nouveaux produits. That's what you got to do when you get something, is check everything it can do. Okay? So here are the other pack of colors. This one here. And just look at those colors. Okay? I mean, who would have thought that this would be plum? Okay? So really, really a cool color. Look at that. Cosmo, Galaxy, and look at Lunar. Argent, mais when you spread it out, it looks just so, lustré. So very, very pretty. She did do them on black. So voilà, on dilue encore moins. Mais ça, c'est black carton. Quand elle a fait sur le noir à base d'eau, like water, aquarelle. So she told me, here's just regular black cardstock, a thick black, but still a regular black cardstock. When she put it on the watercolor, she found that the color started to kind of bleed into the paper more. And that is what watercolor is supposed to do. But on black, it left us with just the shimmer. So those shimmers are all the same color. So she loved them on here. So this one is, hang on, let's go back to the other. That's this one here, okay? So you see this beautiful orange? Là, il est encore orange, mais là, c'est ça qu'il faisait sur le papier aquarelle. So again, very interesting to know. And it's really nice of Dominique to give us those heads up so we don't end up doing the same thing. So she loves to test it to the limit. So what do you guys think of the flip markers now? And we're not sure why they're called flip markers, probably just because those colors change so much. Donc, c'est la seule raison qu'on peut penser qu'ils s'appellent les flip markers. Yes, so c'est vraiment ça, but look at that. Okay, guys? So these are just beautiful. And like I said, this color here, cette couleur-là, qui le bout l'air comme prune, it comes out Bourgogne, qui se dilue en prune. So I think that's really cool. All right, guys. So, and oh, I forgot something. Hang on. Let's go back here. I forgot these from mes petits ciseaux. So here we have a pram, okay? Un carrosse bébé. Voilà, le carrosse bébé. On a ceux-là qui dit « Me voilà, la famille s'agrandit, né le, bienvenue au monde, bienvenue, petit prince, c'est un fille, jolie princesse ». Donc, toutes sortes de mots pour mettre sur les bannières. So this one is called Me voilà. That's what I said. I love this, okay? Que c'est une corde de linge. Love that. So this one's called Little Clothes. Ils ont fait 2 collants qui matchent leur collection Pichoun. So very cute. So une comme ça, puis une comme ça. Et moi, je pense qu'ils ont fait ça plus comme bébé garçon puis bébé fille, mais je trouve les deux sont assez neutres. Okay, so very cute. And then, last but not least, c'est tout sur là. L'image, il ne fait pas vous montrer tout, mais tu peux voir plus. Donc, encore, comme toujours, mes petits ciseaux, il fait des souhaits en anglais et en français mélangés dans le même paquet. So they put English and French in the same package. So you might see I love you to the moon and back, But at the same time, you'll see un enfant, c'est la mort qui prend vie. So you'll see both in the same package. All right, guys. Do you need, let's see if you guys were listening. Do you want black or do you want white? Do you need both? Avez-vous besoin les deux? Who remembers? Qui se souvient ce que j'ai dit? Est-ce que vous avez besoin les deux? Everybody's laughing, but is anybody going to answer? Thank you, Suzanne. Elle a écouté. Need both. Both. C'est vrai. Parce qu'on ne sait jamais quand on veut faire de washi noir ou de washi blanc. It would have been fun if she did half and half, but... Et comme j'ai dit, j'étais bien surprise de le prix. I really thought that this was going to be more expensive. $8.50 for 12 rolls. I was very surprised. Okay?
$8.50?
$8.50 for 12 rolls. Could you believe it?
I gotta check that.
Jay's going to check it, he says.
I'll buy today, tomorrow it's $12.50.
Jay a dit, il faut l'acheter aujourd'hui à 8,50 parce que demain, il va le changer à 12,50. Donc, I don't know how many of you... Oh, my goodness, Jay. You're teasing them by putting that out on the floor there.
Oh, yes.
Do I tease them? Do I show them? Oh, my goodness. All right, I'm going to do it, but Jay's not going to be happy with me. Look what finally arrived. Look what finally arrived. Do you see it? Be still, my beating heart. They finalement sont arrivés. On a besoin ce soir juste pour les mettre dans l'ordi, mais finalement, sont ici. C'était un long voyage pour eux autres. Ils sont fatigués. OK? Ils ont parti de leur maison le 8 février, non, le 6 février. Ils ont parti de leur maison, puis ils sont arrivés aujourd'hui. Donc, c'est un long voyage pour eux autres. On apprécie tellement les avoir et demain, ils vont être sur le site, okay? So tomorrow, they will be on the site. But I just wanted to let you guys know that they finally made it. They had such a long trip here. They are tired and they need the night off, okay? You like me petting them? I've waited long for them, Suzanne. Ça a pris longtemps de l'arrivée, so of course I'm petting them. Ils sont fatigués. They are tired. That's what it is, Karen. The dog sleds. They are, you're right. Pardon? Oh, we've got a blending solution leaking problem. All right, guys. So tomorrow I'll show you all those colors up close. Je l'ai vu. Je sais, Danielle. Ils vont être là tantôt ou demain. Yes, May, those are the new colors. There's only, 6? But like I said, we've waited patiently for them. Or not so patiently. All right, guys. We have other surprises. Whoops, why am I doing that? We have other surprises for you tomorrow. Other things that arrived. Just, it's been that kind of week. So, jusqu'à demain, vous pouvez aller faire magasiner maintenant. 1, 2, 3 achats. N'oubliez pas que Jay va changer le prix des washi demain. Donc, ça dit aujourd'hui, c'est le meilleur temps de les acheter. Si vous connaissez pas Jay, c'est mon mari. Et oui, il fait beaucoup de blagues. But, hey, we need to stay informed somehow, right? So, have a good night, everybody. Je t'aime tous. And until tomorrow, we'll see you at 4 o'clock. Bye.